and again we continue our daily coverage of 11th edition reveals. Again, like, share, subscribe, whatever it is, just kind of trying to get more information to more people. So we're going to start off with the landspeeder that they have revealed today. So moves 14, it's pretty quick. Toughness 8, 3 up, 9 wounds, 6 up leadership, OC3. OC3 is really nice, same as the other storm speeders, I believe. It has Purgation Run, which gives it a reactive, a move through move, but it's only D6, not flat 6. So, and then standard can't charge after. Has a heavy flamer, which has torrent. No, interestingly, does not say ignore cover anymore, which again is kind of pointless for the torrent weapons where cover is -1 ballistic skill. So 12-inch range, so very close up. D6, strength 5, AP 1, damage 1. A multi-melter, exactly the same profile as now. Onslaught Gatling gun, exactly the same profile as now, I believe. I don't think it was strength anything more than 5. I think there's variants that were strength 6, but that might have been on the Repex. And then we have the new weapon for it, the Storm Fury missile launcher, which is effectively a one-shot las cannon. So yeah, pretty good. If Oath stays the same, at least you're more likely to hit with that than a hunter-killer, which always seems to miss. Your option is between the Gatling cannon and the flamer, so it does have several guns attached to it, which is, you know, always useful. Again, who knows about cost. The main thing for it is obviously the base size is significantly bigger than what it used to be. It's on a large oval base. So the big change now is also to fly, which has been a rumour for quite a while. But basically fly units, when moving normal, advanced, fullback or charge, before making it, they can take to the skies. You basically subtract 2 from their movement. So this is closer to 9th edition, where basically flying models used to ignore terrain. I'm glad it's a flat reduction. You don't have to work out X height or anything like that. But yeah, they can then ignore vertical distances for how far they've moved. Can move through all types of enemy models and then move through terrain. So it does make them, as you can see from here, much quicker. So again, if you roll a 6 on the advance and you move 14 like the landspeeder, you're going to be able to move a total of 18. So it's easier to work out. It does make fly much more mobile beyond just infantry than they were before. So it's slightly interesting. Tomorrow is the war track, but it'll be interesting again to see how much fly impacts the game. We then have Emperor's Children as the main faction for today. First up we have the Elegant Brutes, which is all about the Terminators. Eager to kill. When a friendly Emperor's Children Terminator unit is set up, they have +1 to charge. That's nice. It's 8-inch charge roll. From Deep Strike is nice. You can then give up to 3 units, sustained 1, with an upgrade. So, yep, again, sustained 1 is always good, and that is on hits in combat and ranged because it's just their unit attacks. And then you have Warp Plunge for 1 CP. End of your opponent's fight phase. They go back in Strat Reserve, so it's uppy downy ability. You then have Frenzied Host. They have Frantic Focus. A Emperor's Children battle line unit is selected to make an advance or fallback move. They get +1 strength. You cannot use it with a host tag. One hopes that it's not coterie as the host tag, because that's probably the most likely place you're going to use this. It's pretty solid because most of the time you are going to be advance and charge or fall back and charge something. Gives them a little bit more punch. And then you have Howling Plate, +1 AP to a Lord Exalted. Excuse me, sorry, long day. And then finally we have Possessive Mania, 1 CP, in your shooting phase, battle line unit. They have -1 AP, so again it's basically armor contempt. So it'd be interesting if you can take that with other detachments that have armor contempt equivalent, so you can double armor contempt. Obviously you can't use the same unit because they can't be targeted by the same stratagem, but it means you can armor contempt somewhere else and then use that one on a battle line, whether it's relevant or not. We then have Spectacle of Slaughter. Sorry, quite like the image, which is all about flawless blades. So detachment rule, they gain fight first. Fight first isn't as insanely strong as it is now, but it is still pretty powerful, where it gives you effectively free interrupt, or if you heroic with the 2 CP variant, you can charge in, you get to fight before they do, or if you heroic normally, from the looks of things it gives you fight first, so it does give you that free interrupt. So fight first is still relevant, you just have to use it very differently, as opposed to I'm going to stand here with the lion and hope he survives, and will just then fight you if you charge him. You then have the upgrade enhancement for up to 3 units. You can give it to Flawless Blades for an extra 2 inches of movement, so it makes them very quick, which for a unit that is combat only, you kind of really want that. The fact that they're always advancing and charging, with the kind of caveat for Emperor's Children of not charging the same unit, does make them incredibly quick to get into combat. And then you have their strat for 1 CP. Still, we've only seen one that is beyond 1 CP for this, but they can move through units that are not monster vehicle, which is a weirdly strange restriction. But yeah, after that, tomorrow we're going to see what Grey Knights do. Again, please like, share, subscribe. If you have watched, thank you for watching, and